Hi students, in this video we will review questions number 63 through 67 of the 2023 SHSAT Practice Exam. Grab a notebook and pencil and let's get started. Number 63, what is the prime factorization of 756? I like to use something called the ladder method to factorize numbers. You can also use a factor tree, but I just want to show you the ladder method for today. So you're going to write 756 here at the top, and you will start with the very first prime number that exists, which we should know is 2. We will divide 756 by 2. So 7 divided by 2 is 3, has a remainder of 1. 15 divided by 2 is 7, remainder 1. And 16 divided by 2 is 8. Then you will ask yourself, can I divide this number by 2 again? Absolutely, because 378 is even. So we will write a 2 right here. 3 divided by 2 is 1, remainder 1. 17 divided by 2 is 8, remainder 1. And 18 divided by 2 is 9. Can we divide this number by 2 again? Nope. We're going to have to move on. The next prime number is 3. To determine if a number is divisible by 3, we will add up the numbers and see if that sum is divisible by 3. Since 9 plus 8 plus 1 is 18, and that number is divisible by 3, we can conclude that 189 is divisible by 3. 18 divided by 3 is 6, and 9 divided by 3 is 3, so we can keep going. Is 63 divisible by 3? Absolutely. So we will write 3 again. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Is 21 divisible by 3? Yep, it is. 21 divided by 3 is 7. And the final prime number that can divide into this number is 7. The goal is to be left with a 1 here at the bottom. That will let you know that you have found all of the prime numbers for this given number. So notice we have 2 to the second power times 3 to the third power times 7. So the correct answer is choice D. Question number 64. What is the value of the expression above if x equals -2 and y equals 2? Since we're evaluating expressions here, we can simply replace the variables with these indicated values. So we have -2 to the second power times 2 to the sixth power divided by -2 times 2 to the second power. Let's see what we can cancel out. There's 2 2's down here at the bottom. This is the 2 times 2. So this is going to cancel out to leave 1. Since there are 6 2's here, we will cancel out these 2 2's with the 6. So 6 minus 2 is going to leave us with 2 to the fourth power. We also have a -2 down here, which will cancel out. And since this is -2 times -2, we will cancel out one of these -2's to leave 1. So in the numerator, we're left with -2 times 2 to the fourth power. And in the denominator, we just have 1 times 1, which is 1. So technically, our final answer will be 2 to the fourth power times 2. And we're going to be left with a negative right here. Since 2 to the fourth power is 16, and then we have to multiply that number by -2, the final answer is -32. The correct answer is choice F. If this solution was a little bit confusing, I'd like to show you a way that you can expand the exponents so you can see exactly what's going on. For the expanded version, we will still start by substituting the values. We have -2 to the second power times 2 to the sixth power divided by -2 times 2 to the second power. In our numerator, we have -2 times -2. And now we're going to expand 2 to the sixth power. So we have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. We have 6 2's over there. In the denominator, we have simply -2 times 2 times 2. Now we will go ahead and cancel out any number that we have in common in the numerator and the denominator. So -2 cancels out with -2, 2 cancels out with 2, and 2 cancels out with 2 right here. Since 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16, right? We'll have that here on the right. And when multiplying that number by -2, we will still end up with -32. So as we said before, F is the correct answer. Number 65. If 8 divided by m plus 4 equals 20, what is the value of m? So we're simply solving this equation for the unknown variable. We have 8 divided by m plus 4 equals 20. I prefer to express division in fraction format. Remember, a fraction is simply a division problem. We'll start by performing the inverse operation right here. We will subtract 4 on both sides. So we have 8 divided by m equals 16. And I would like to treat this as if it was a proportion because we have a fraction here, and I will convert 16 into a fraction by dividing it by 1. Now that we have a proportion, we can go ahead and cross multiply. We have 16m equals 8. We will divide by 16 on both sides. We now have m equals 1/2. So the correct answer is choice B. Number 66. What is the value of x in the equation shown above? So again, we can simply solve the equation by performing the inverse operation method. 6x equals x minus 1680. I will subtract x on both sides to get those like terms on the same side. 6x minus x is actually 5x, which is set equal to negative 1680. And our final step is to divide both sides by 5. So at the very least, we know that our final answer will be a negative number. So that's G or H. Let's start dividing. 16 divided by 5 is 3, remainder 1. 18 divided by 5 is 3, remainder 3. And 30 divided by 5 is 6. So x equals negative 336. So H is the correct answer. Number 67. A person buys a used car with a down payment of $1,200, so that's the initial amount that was paid up front, and makes monthly payments of $275 for 3 years. So $1,200 plus $275 each month for a period of 3 years. What is the total amount the person pays for the car? So we need to identify how many months there are in 3 years. So that will be 12 times 3, which is 36. So there are 36 payments of $275. So we have $1,200 plus $275 times 36. This will be the total amount that the person pays for the car. Let's start multiplying. 275 times 36. Let's see what we have. After multiplying 275 by 36, we get $9,900. So this is the amount that was paid out over the course of the 3 years. We will then add in the initial down payment. So that is $9,900 plus the down payment of $1,200. So let's see what we have. 9 plus 2 is 11, 9, 10, 11 as well. So in total, this person paid $11,100. So C is the correct answer. If you learned something in this video, please go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.